This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You're greatly appreciated. Come on in, make yourself at home. You know the routine. This week takes me to the public library. I actually picked up a couple of movies, dollar movies, one Blu-ray, one DVD. Along with that, I have some banger pickups. I have a classic Criterion 4K. I have my Kino Lorber pick. I have this long-awaited Jackie Chan 3D movie. So I have some bangers in here. Also have a television series on Blu-ray that I don't believe you can find streaming anymore. But before I get into what I picked up, not only do I collect movies, yes, one of these weird, wild individuals, I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some things I've watched, either streaming on the Fire Stick, live in the theater with my family, or actual physical media. This week I have two physical media, one streaming, and one that I actually saw in the theater. I'm going to kick it off with some physical media. The first one is a 1980 drama horror, The Godsend. This is directed and produced by Gabriel Beaumont, written by Olaf Pooley. This stars Malcolm Stoddard, Sid Heyman, Angela Pleasance, Patrick Barr, Wilhelmina Green. The plot behind this: an English family of 6 takes a pregnant woman who disappears shortly after giving birth. They raise the baby girl as their own, but over the years, strange occurrences happen within their family that make them consider whether the little girl is more than what she appears. And this kind of gave a feel of, you've seen the movie The Children, a little bit Rosemary's Baby, not so much though, but it's kind of a cool early 80s, it was kind of a 70s look horror film on it though. Not scary though, more suspenseful than anything though, but interesting watch. It's actually a Kino Lorber cult pick, so if you like Kino Lorber, those cult pick flicks, you'll probably like The Godsend. My next pick I actually picked up at Goodwill. It's a 2011 action drama war film, Special Forces. This is directed and written by Stefan Rabohat, produced by Thierry Marot. This stars Diane Kruger, Djimon Hounsou, Benoit Magamel, Denis Menochet, Raphael Personnaz, and I might have killed some of those names. But the plot behind this: and Afghanistan war correspondent Elsa Casanova is taken hostage by the Taliban. Faced with her imminent execution, a special force unit is dispatched to free her. In some of the world's most breathtaking yet hostile landscapes, a relentless pursuit begins between the kidnappers, who have no intention of letting their prey escape them, and a group of soldiers who risk their lives in pursuit of their single aim: to bring her home alive. And the movie kind of tricked me. I picked this up at Goodwill. On the back it said I think a bigger body count than Rambo. Thinking about it, the first Rambo didn't have a huge body count. The other ones a little bit more, but it did have a pretty decent body count. But this is more of a hostage retrieval, get the hostage back home safely type movie. A couple things that irritated me about this. One, I believe the film was actually filmed in French, with Djimon Hounsou. For some reason, when they dubbed it in English, they didn't use his voice. I love his voice. I love his accent. The voice didn't go at all with Djimon Hounsou, so that was a little annoying though. But overall, suspenseful movie, decent amount of action, but very solid movie. Special Forces. My next film I actually watched on Amazon Prime. This is a 2026 action-adventure fantasy science fiction film, Masters of the Universe. This is directed by Travis Knight, produced by Nate Atwood, written by Chris Butler. This stars Nicholas Galazine, Camila Mendes, Idris Elba, Jared Leto, Johannes Hakur Johannesson. The plot behind this: after being separated for 15 years, the Sword of Power leads Prince Adam back to Eternia, where he discovers his home shattered under the fiendish rule of Skeletor. To save his family and the world, Adam must join forces with his closest allies, Tila and Duncan, man-at-arms, and embrace his true destiny as He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. And this is an interesting movie. They could have gone a couple ways. They could have gone with a more serious kind of sword and sorcerer type, maybe kind of like a Conan, or they can go like the 80s kind of cheesy route. And they went the 80s kind of cheesy route, which I can kind of appreciate because the original, which can't remember if I actually saw it or not though, the original's kind of cheesy and the cartoon's kind of cheesy. So it had little corny jokes in there. Very decent action scenes though, very cool with the action scenes, but overall a fun, not serious movie to watch, but overall I enjoyed it. Masters of the Universe. Now, my last film was something I actually saw in the theater, as you can see right here. This is a 2026 adventure drama fantasy romance, The Odyssey. This is directed and written by Christopher Nolan, produced by Zakara Aloui, and forgive me for that pronunciation, but the stars Travis Scott, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, Corey Hawkins, Jareth J. Mertz, Tom Holland, Elliot Page, Anne Hathaway, Edo Goldberg, John Leguizamo. Those are the big names. The plot behind the Odyssey. Odyssey, the legendary king of Ithaca, embarks on a long and perilous journey home following the Trojan War. Throughout his voyage, he is forced to confront the whims of gods, mythological monsters, and trials that stretch both his cunning and his humanity to the breaking point. Excellent movie. Excellent movie. So glad it was as good as it was, so we can kind of squash the little complainers about the casting of the movie. I vaguely remember the story of the Odyssey back in middle school, the Odyssey and the Iliad, though. But I love the casting. If I were casting, I probably would have screwed it up. I probably would not have cast Matt Damon as the lead. I probably would have cast a more action-type hero. I do forget that Matt Damon did the Bourne series, though. He kicked ass in this role, and it's more complex than just an action role. Odysseus is a complex character. He's an alpha male, but he's also very loyal to the gods, god Zeus, very loyal to his family. So, and the other complaints about Lupita Nyong'o, Elliot Page, they did a fantastic job. Just the overall look, it's an epic film. It's 3 hours, but it went by so quickly. The lack of CGI, and I'm thinking specifically about the knights in the silver armor. I thought that was CGI. It looked so good. I think, if I'm correct, those are just extremely tall, big characters that he cast to do that. So the fight scenes, the storyline, the acting, everything was just top notch. Christopher Nolan definitely did it again. So if you like Christopher Nolan, if you like those epic type movies, Ten Commandments, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, those just larger than life type movies, you would definitely love The Odyssey. Now, those are the films I watched for the week. Without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. We are at the Q Cave. We're at the Q Cave. We are at the motherfucking Q Cave. I have my pickups here from the library. I have my Kino Lorber pick. I have a classic Criterion Collection pick. Dope Jackie Chan 3D movie, plus a complete series Blu-ray that you cannot find on streaming. So have some bangers here. Let me get these situated and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna kick it off with what I picked up at the public library. Both of these were $1 a piece. First one, it seems like a vaguely, glare here. So if I can get this glare off. There we go, that's better. I don't know if I've seen this before. If I have, it's been a long time ago. Andy Garcia, Michael Keaton, Desperate Measures. This is a tri-star release. I'm not sure if this has a Blu-ray release or not. This is 1998, so I think 27 years ago, but it's in good condition. It's like a thriller movie, crime thriller. So looking forward to getting into this. If you've seen this, leave a comment. If there's a Blu-ray release, leave a comment also. Desperate Measures. The other pickup from the library, a documentary, 11 documentaries. Winged Migration, nominated for Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature in 2002. This is a Sony Pictures release. Have my Wesley Snipes here, aka the Real Blade, my Johnny Blade, Billy Bob Thornton Sling Blade here. Let me see if I can slice you without slicing myself here. There we go. Okay. You stay there, Wesley. I'm gonna need you in a second. So, Winged Migration. Usually when they do these documentaries, they take extra care for there. The cinematography is somewhat spectacular. Usually for good documentaries, they have good photographers and cinematographers. So, looking forward to getting into this. Winged Migration, Sony release. And again, these were just $1 a piece, $2. Next, I have my Kino Lorber pick for the week, The Producers. Again, I can't remember if I've seen this or not though, but I am familiar with some of the actors. I grew up watching these people on TV. Zero Mostel. Of course, Gene Wilder, the late great Gene Wilder. And this is a Mel Brooks production. The Producers, Kino Lorber pick, basic Kino Lorber spine. This come out 1968. Wow. 58 years ago. The Producers. Now, the series that I have that you can't watch on streaming right now, to my knowledge, Mr. Robot. And I think I saw maybe the first season, and I don't know why I didn't continue because it's a really good show. What's this guy's name? Raimi? Excellent actor. You have Christian Slater there. But it's like a I don't say it's an apocalyptic type of movie though, but it's essentially you have these hackers trying to steal from the rich and I guess kind of give to the poor, and he has this substance problem also. He has a lot of issues, and I hate how they put these together. These really suck. But you have all the seasons, 4 seasons. How many episodes? I'm not sure how many episodes. Season 4. Well, probably no more than 40 episodes. So, Mr. Robot. I like the kind of faux writing on the disc. I like that. Kind of reminds me of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo with Daniel Craig, the remake. It's a Universal release. Mr. Robot, the complete series. My 3D pick for the week, I'll say that for last. My classic pick for the week. Not a big 4K person though, but if it's something I'm passionate about and it has a good soundtrack, I'll give 4K this much props. Usually, if mixed right, the audio is a little bit better than Blu-ray. The video is supposed to be, to me, I'm still not sold on that. And I'll probably constantly bring that up throughout my channel about 4K and is it really that great? Yeah, I've seen some beautiful 4K releases, and this is one I have to admit. I haven't watched it all the way through, but I did watch the Scarecrow scene with Michael Jackson. Sounds phenomenal. You could just see the detail on his wig as the Scarecrow. I also saw the Nipsey Russell 10-man skit, so it looks and sounds beautiful. So in some cases, yeah, 4K is the shit, though, but overall, I'm still not sold. I'm still not sold. But very happy to get this. Yeah, the 4K. They should have changed up the artwork on the 4K and the Blu-ray, but no biggie. I have the Blu-ray. Criterion Collection, spine number 1264, The Wiz. And my 3D pick for the week, Jackie Chan's The Magnificent Bodyguards. And I haven't watched this yet, but I did pop it in, just get a glimpse of the 3D. Off the chain. It reminds me of the 3D movie Coming At Ya. I'm trying to think, there's another one where they're just being egregious with the 3D. They got poles coming right at you, poles lying to the side. The 3D in the first, I think, 5 minutes was fantastic. Picture is okay. It's an old movie. It's an old movie, so I understand it's not going to be 4K type picture though, but it's upscaled. Looks great. The 3D again is off the chain. It reminds me again of some of the Kino Lorber releases with the 3D. So looking forward. Hopefully I get a chance to watch it soon. Just very busy, kind of doing things around the house. This is one of the movies I was thinking of. Great 3D. That's the Kino Lorber pick. So, Revenge of the Shogun Women. I'm guessing the people who did or do the Kino Lorber releases that they might have had a hand in this, since they mentioned those two movies. That looks a little waka-pow. Okay, a little racy there. Interesting. It looks very young Jackie Chan. Oh, Charles Chan. Jackie Chan is dead. Interesting. So as you can see, very nice booklet that comes along with it. I believe there's like a deluxe set to this also. And I believe there might be a 4K set. I really didn't need all that. I was just more interested in the 3D. The Blu-ray. What is this? Oh, this is the red and blue 3D. So very nice set. Love the slip cover, lenticular slip cover. Nice sturdy box. 88 Films. They do a pretty decent job with their stuff, with their films and their releases. So these are my pickups for the week. My library pickups. Not a huge pickup, but it's not the quantity, it's the quality, and I believe I have some bangers here. Now, let me get these scanned in, and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Chariots of Fire, L is in Lady Coco, Z is in Zoolander 2. Let's knock this out. I have everything laid out ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made this far in the video, smash a like, give me the big thumbs up, hype this up, help get this out to other movie lovers like yourself. Make sure you check out my Saturday collection video. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone, please be safe. Deuces.